Hey everybody, it's me again. I wanted to show you another app that we are using for math instruction time and for math intervention. It's called the iReady app. So iReady has been around for a while and your child most likely used it last year in first grade. Totally okay. This year, there's a little bit of a difference. We are only using iReady for math time, okay, or for math intervention. It does have a reading component as well, but I'm not sure that our district bought it this year because we're using a different program for reading. But for right now, let's focus on iReady Math. So in order to get into iReady Math, the first thing that you need to do is you need to get into your Clever account. So once you go into My MNPS folder on your desktop, you go to Clever, and then you get to your home page. Remember that we are able to favorite our items by going to the item and then hovering over the top, clicking the heart button, and it brings it to the top to favorites so that we can easily access this at any point in time. Another place that you can go is Mrs. Stockdale's homeroom page, and I have put these as many of these apps that I can in there so that they're easy to find as well. Okay, so when you're first looking for iReady, you'll have to scroll all the way kind of down at the bottom where it says top apps in the district and click on the iReady emblem, which is a cube with the green, orange, and blue colors. And then once you click it, your page is going to look a lot different from mine. In fact, I can't show you mine because it has just data. So it's not very helpful. So what I have done is I have a video from the iReady team that's going to help you understand what it is that your child is being asked to do and some other tidbits that might make it a little interesting for you. Just, knowledge tidbits for you guys. So I'm going to pull up the iReady Central page here. And if I have done everything right, you will be able to hear my computer sound as well. And we're going to watch Mark, and Mark is going to help us understand a little bit better about iReady. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Mark, and I'm one of the many iReady people trying to help families navigate these challenging times of at-home learning. Let me first say this, I'm a parent. I have 2 kids at home right now. It's not easy, so I can relate to what you're going through. But here we are. Your school is requesting that your student take the iReady diagnostic at home. And I say your student because you likely feel like a teacher now. I know what you're thinking. What now? What is the iReady diagnostic? This video will explain what the iReady diagnostic is, how you can give your student the best test-taking experience, how to motivate your student, how to monitor your student, and how to confirm that the test is complete. 5 things to talk about, and I'll do this as quickly as possible. The iReady diagnostic is not like a traditional test. It starts with each student getting reading or math questions based on their grade level. Students can answer correctly or incorrectly. Imagine that. The iReady engine reads their answers and can learn a lot from that. iReady tells teachers exactly what your students need next. It's about serving your child the exact instruction that will help them grow to the next level in reading and math. The fact is, students will get about half the questions correct and half incorrect. And that's okay. Sometimes the questions will be easy, sometimes they will be hard. Your child might get frustrated because he or she won't know the answers. It may be hard to resist the urge to help them, but it is really important that they find the answer on their own. If you do help your child, it may cause them to receive personalized lessons that are above their grade level and too challenging, and it may give misleading information to your child's teacher. Remind them, just like your teacher can't give you the answer at school, I can't help you find the answer either. Encourage them to try it on their own, select the answer they think may work best, and move on. The purpose of this test is not to give your student a grade. Please make sure your student knows this. There will be no grades given. All they need to do is try their best, stay steady and focused, and finish the assessment. Now that you understand the purpose of the assessment, here's how to prepare for it. Choose the right time and place. As for time, the iReady diagnostic takes between 45 and 60 minutes to complete. We strongly suggest you split up this time into shorter sessions. 15 to 20-minute sessions are best. The test remembers where you left off, so there's no reason to finish all of it in one sitting. Naturally, students should take the diagnostic in a quiet and private place away from noises or distractions. Once you've chosen when and where your child will take the assessment, you'll want to make sure everything is working correctly. Confirm that you have the correct login information from your child's teacher. Then, check the device that you're using is working properly. We recommend you run a systems check and test earphones before your child starts to take the test. Finally, gather paper and pencils for your student so they can work out math problems and take notes while they're taking the test. Even though the test is on a computer, your student can still use scratch paper to work out problems. Okay, the last thing your student wants to do right now is take a test. That's why it's so important to motivate her or him to do their best. Explain why they're taking the diagnostic so their teachers know what skills need to be focused on. Explain why it's important to do their best, because if they don't, the online lessons will be too easy and boring. Explain how the diagnostic works. Questions are hard, then easier, then harder, then easier. And explain that it's okay to not know all of the answers. Just choose the best answer and move on when the question seems too difficult. For younger students, you might want to take a bit more time familiarizing them to the computer or the iPad they'll be using. Practice with them and make sure they feel comfortable navigating the page with the mouse or their finger. Lots of great support can be found at iReadyCentral.com/kcorner. To monitor your student, remind them to work out their math questions on paper. If you notice them getting tired or speeding through the questions, offer encouragement or suggest they take a short break. And most importantly, and I mean this is really, really important, do not help your child on the test. No hints, no head nods, no prompting. This test isn't about figuring out what you know, it's about what they know. Remember, the main goal of the assessment is getting online lessons that are just right for your student. It's not about giving a grade. There are ways you can support your child without giving away the answer. For example, start by telling them, just like if I were a teacher at school, I can't help you find the answer. It's okay if you're stuck. Remember, this test will give you some tough questions. Try your best. For additional ways to support your child when they get stuck on the diagnostic, use page 2 of the family checklist. Finally, your student will receive a congratulatory message once the test is completed, and lessons will appear on their screen. If there's any question as to whether the student has fully completed the assessment, confirm with the student's teacher. Make sure that your student logs off his or her account once he or she is done. Okay, you're an expert on iReady now. Thanks for the tremendous job you are doing juggling everything, and thank you for being a part of the iReady family.
Okay, and I will also get the link for the checklist and send it out to you guys as well, because I know that it will have some information that you might want to check out, and that's totally okay. All right, so here's one of the things that you need to know about the iReady assessment. We will be taking it during our PLT time at school. So there's no need for you guys to take it during your afternoon break. We've got that 30-minute time frame, and that's what we're going to be doing during that until the assessment's complete. After that, then your kid can log in at any time and work on their math work. Remember, the math work is made up just for them. It shows what they need, and it gives them a path so that it helps them become a better mathematician. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I will give the information to you as best as I can. All right. Thank you for watching the video, and have a great day.